Hey guys, we're going to talk about factorials today. They're super fun, I think. Okay, so the expression n with the exclamation point after it is called n factorial. Okay, that's how you say that. This is the product of all integers from n down to 1. So n factorial can be used to compute the number of different ways that n distinct items can be ordered. So for example, if we have 8 factorial, okay, that's just 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. I usually don't write the 1 because anything times 1 is just itself, but that is 40,320. And factorials grow really fast. Now, most scientific calculators have a built-in function for factorials, and I want to show you that on our little calculator. So let me find my calculator and see where it's going to go on my laptop, on my desktop. I have like 3 computer screens, so it's really kind of a chore to keep up with all of them. So let me clear this. Okay, so to do a factorial, let's just do a couple of them. So let's start with 2 factorial. So we'll hit our 2. You always put the number in first, and then you hit math. So then we're going to hit math. We're going to go over 3 to probability. So 1, 2, 3. And then we go down 3. 1, 2, 3. Hit enter. It'll put your factorial beside it, and then you hit enter again, and you'll see what it is. Because 2 factorial is just 2 times 1. Okay, now let's do 3 factorial. So we'll do 3. Math, go over 3, 1, 2, 3, go down 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's what I say in my head every time I do a factorial. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, after I hit math. So enter again, and you can see 3 factorial is now 6. Let's do 4 factorial. So I take 4 math, and then in my head I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, enter, enter. That's just what I say in my head every time I do a factorial. So you can see we went from 3 factorial being 6 to 4 factorial being 24. Quite a jump, right? Now let's do 5 factorial. So I hit the 5, I hit the math. Again, I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, enter, enter. And now 5 factorial is 120. So you can see they grow at a pretty good pace. 6 factorial, 6. Math over 3, 1, 2, 3. Down 3, 1, 2, 3, enter, enter, 720. So they grow pretty rapidly. So that's how you do those on your calculator. It's so much easier than listing them all out and then being, like doing each 2 numbers and then doing the next number. That takes a long time when you do it by hand. If you do it in your calculator, much faster. So recommend the calculator. Okay, I'm going to lose him for a little while so we can continue to look at our worksheet. Cool. So here is just talking about our calculator. We talked about it. I'm done with that. So here's what it looks like on most of them. So let's talk about, we already did it, 6 factorial. We could rewrite it as 6 factorial equals 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which is 720. We already talked about that one. I know most of the smaller ones, like, I don't know, 7 down, but there's not really any reason for you to memorize any of them. I've just dealt with math for a really, really long time. So on these, you're just going to do those, okay? You just put them in there, hit math, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, enter, enter. I want to talk about the ones that are fractions, though. I'm going to find my calculator again. Maybe if I can find my mouse. There we go. Cool. So remember how to do a fraction, alpha, y equals, enter, right? And then once you get your fraction, it's the same thing. You're going to put 9, then math, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to put enter, and it's just going to put it up there. Don't hit enter again yet. You want to go to the bottom and do your 3, math, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, enter. Now you have your 9 over your 3 factorial, and then you can go over, and then you would hit enter and see what it is, okay? It would be really super cool, probably for your SLA leader, if you might list out these, and just so that they could see that they know what you're doing. So get out of here, dude. Let's do it. So if you would list 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. If you don't want to put the 1, I would say that they would probably be super okay with that, because like I said, 1 times anything is 1. And then let's go ahead and put 1 on this one. 3 times 2 times 1. Now you can see what would cancel on this one, right? Your 3, 2, 1 would cancel top and bottom, and that would just leave you those. And then you could put your, like I said, I don't have the big ones memorized, especially when some of them are canceled off. So that's going to be, oh, suck. I should have looked at that. Oh, good morning. 604. 80. There you go. And then the same way with this one, I would go ahead and, like I would write all these out so that they know that you understand what a factorial is, but then you get your answer from your calculator. Cool. Please do that. Do list them out, and then use your calculator to get the answer. Okay, that's all for the factorials. There are more for this this week's assignments, but that is all for this factorial page. Okay, well, I hope you guys have the best day.